Welcome to NSR Talks, and today we're going to be discussing why you shouldn't value money. Now, we live in a world where a lot of people think that money is power, but really, money is nothing more than a tool. And if you value money and you overvalue money, that's where things can start to get a little scary, because if you value money to a point where you'll do anything for it, this is how you have people that do crime for money, rob people for money, kill people for money, sign record deals for money. People in this world that do anything for money. And that's why they say the love of money is the root of all evil. And when you value money to a certain extent, it gets to a point where money starts to control you, and you'll do anything for money. And that can be a dangerous thing, because money is really nothing more than a tool. And if you look at money as a tool instead of valuing it, then money can't control you, because money is not that serious. They print $1 trillion a day, so there's enough money for everybody. And people who value money, they make their entire life about money, and they do evil things for money, and they use money as manipulation to do horrible things to other people. Why do you think a lot of these billionaires and politicians and stuff do all these evil things behind the scenes? Because they think that their money is power, when really money is not power. Money is a tool. It's used to get the things that we need and the things that we want. But that's why a lot of people, they don't feel like they have enough. Like billionaires, they still feel like they don't have enough money. They're still competing with the next billionaire. Why? Because these people value money. They think money is above everything. Because in reality, money isn't the goal. Freedom is the goal. Money is just the vehicle to freedom. Don't fall in love with the car and forget the destination. Chasing money can make you hollow. When money is your only motivation, you'll burn out, or worse, sell your soul. Why do you think all these rappers sell their soul? Because they value money. They don't know that money is just a tool. And valuing money too much makes you easy to control, because you'll compromise your peace, your values, and even your freedom just to get more of it. And I feel like rich doesn't mean fulfilled. Like, there are broke people out there with peace, and there's millionaires and billionaires who are miserable. That should tell you everything. When you're obsessed with money, you stop. Like, for example, if you're a content creator or these YouTubers or whatever, like rappers, when you're obsessed with money, you stop creating for passion and you start creating out of fear, because you start thinking, okay, what can I create that's going to make me the most money? And then now you lose your touch for the real goal. You lose your touch for the real creativity and the true meaning of the craft, because instead of putting out something that you really like and that you really worked on for creativity, now you're putting it out for what's going to make the most sales. And I feel like most people are taught to chase money, but the truth is, money should never be a thing that you value most, because when you worship it, you lose yourself. Money, like I said, money isn't the goal. Like, when people say they want to be rich, they don't really want to be rich. They want to be free, because money gives you freedom. Money gives you choices. And money buys you the things that you need to survive, and it also buys you stuff that you want and experiences, and it helps you take care of your family. But at some point, you have to figure out what is enough, like how much money do I need to live my best life? And once you figure that out, then that's all you need. You don't need to spend your whole life just doing things for money. You gotta do things that make you happy and do things that you value outside of money, because money is just a tool, like I keep saying. And you know how many millionaires are depressed because they gave up their whole life just to chase money? They gave up their time with their family. They gave up their passions. They gave up their goals just to chase money. Because success isn't just about what you have, it's how you feel. And if you don't have internal peace, no amount of money will fix it. So don't value money. Value time, value freedom, value peace. Money's not the point, it's just the fuel. Focus on building the life you want and let the money follow, not the other way around. This has been NSR Talks. Thank you guys for coming through.